What's up guys, Buddy here and welcome back to Old World Blues. If you couldn't tell from the last episode, I love this DLC a lot and I thought I'd be a bit let down by it, but not so far, it's actually been really good. So I have no clue how I got a hold of these two things. I guess it was in the last episode, but the first thing I wanted to do before we started was to show you what I brought to the DLC and show you exactly what I took. I don't know if this will interest anyone, but to me this is interesting. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, so first of all I brought metal armor reinforced. This is only to repair my power armor if it gets injured, which it will. I also brought my remnants power armor, obviously. That's the only armor I brought. I probably should have brought my glasses and a hat or something to solve my issues that I'm probably going to end up having with perception and maybe intelligence. But I'll probably pick up some stuff along the way. So in terms of weapons, this is what I brought along in terms of weapons. So the unique laser rifle, obviously, you know, a go-to for me. The BB gun, it's a really good silenced weapon. I like it a lot. Mercy, because I mean it's Mercy, it's pretty damn good. I brought the pulse gun because I knew we were gonna get this, but I wondered which one was better. And you know what? I think it's probably this, the pulse gun. I'm not sure. This has the critical strike paralysis thing, which is cool. Which is really cool. But I'm not sure. I also brought Sleepy Time and the Survivalist Rifle, two pretty solid guns. I'm really interested because, oh yeah, of course the Cyberdog gun is something we got in the last episode. I need to reset my FOV. I also brought 500 stim packs and all the medical supplies I could carry, so if you're wondering, I also brought a little bit of vodka, though not that much. Yes, indeed. So finally, we're going to head out to the big mountain, or big empty. Quest, you have discovered the think tank, which is this fast travel location here. Did I discover the sink? I think I did. Does it start discovered? Yeah, sink balcony. So one thing about this DLC is it is circle, and you start in the middle, which in terms of open world design philosophy, for me, I've never really liked, because it doesn't give you a direction, which is kind of like cool in some ways, because like, oh yeah, it doesn't really, you can do whatever you want, right? But to me, I always like having a little bit of a direction, and then you go off the beaten path, rather than just go wherever the hell you want. So, let's try out this Cyberdog gun. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I brought some ammo with me, because I knew we'd be getting a Cyberdog gun. It's 357. Proton Axe, that's a new gun. That's a new weapon. The lobotomite mask. I brought some ammo with me, because I knew we'd be getting this. 357 ammo, Magnum ammo. And usually my problem with this gun is it doesn't give you enough ammo, considering it's fully automatic. These things have really good perception. So I'm hoping I can get a chance to show it off a bit more in this LP, because in general it's not great usually. But I mean, it's doing pretty well to these guys who are usually pretty good. I'm hoping, because I've done pretty well in this LP so far, that this DLC won't be as hard as it usually is. There are certain enemies in this DLC that are just gonna be hard. There's no way around it. Certain enemies in this DLC are hard. There are, spoilers, Cazadors here. They're about the worst thing you're going to find here is Cazadors, so, you know, it's not the most ridiculous DLC or area in the game or anything like that, but it is going to be difficult. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. But, because I consider myself pretty well prepared for this DLC, it should be okay. Also, that little stutter, if you saw that, worries me, because Marshall's been having problems with Honest Hearts recently, and I hope I don't have problems with Dead Money in a similar way. Sorry. I always confuse the two's names, Old World Blues and Dead Money. Trust me, I do know the difference. Okay, I want to try this critical strike paralysis thing. Sonic Emitter Revolution. Shit. God damn it. Does it even have range? It has no range at all. Oh god, bro, do you even range? No! What are you doing switching? No! This is not the gun I wanted you to pull out. This isn't really either. Give me something good close range. There we go. I should remember my hotkeys a lot better. Okay, shish kebab. Nice. I should have brought, I should take these things. I should have brought what's it called? I've forgotten what it's called. I've got the unique... I have the unique... shish kebab. It's not Esther. Esther is the unique fat man. And I have that too. But it's not what I'm thinking of. I'm sure it's a woman's name. I'm really annoyed now, because I thought... that slipped my mind. It's Gunrunner's Arsenal, it's Gunrunner's Arsenal gear. Huh. Oh well, I guess we'll figure it out eventually. I think I have a mod. I have a couple of mods installed for Dead Money. To tweak a few things. Not too much. Like, I downloaded a big mod and I turned off a lot of the stuff that came with it, because I was like, I don't really like that. One of it makes the sync, you know, the sync trader a lot better, and I'm like, nah, that's a bit cheating. Another one just lets you, after you finish with the DLC, lets you bring your companions here, which I'm like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's cool. Because, I'll spoil it now. The, sync becomes my favorite player home in the game, without a doubt. And usually I like to go with, like, off-the-beaten-path player homes, like the Monte Carlo Suites, for example. Oh, shite. But, the sync is just good. Everyone uses it, and everyone uses it for a reason. Like, I know everyone doesn't use it, but, I mean, most people who have the DLC installed will probably be using it, because it's just good. Starknight Fist. A lot of new shit in this DLC. I'll hopefully show it off a little bit. The Starknight Fist doesn't upgrade, though, so I won't be showing that off too much. Okay, time to repair. No need to keep it in disrepair. It's not really worth keeping, really. Shish kebab. I guess I could bring it home and take it and repair that thing. I have no clue what it is. What's it called? It's not Maria. Maria is the name of the unique pistol that Benny gives you. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh well. Alright, X-2 transmitter antenna array. Oh god. Oh god. The Y-17 trauma override harnesses. These guys, man. These guys are some of the tougher enemies in this DLC. I just killed one of them. Oh, there he is. Okay. Ooh, Mercy's doing some good damage. I was wondering how good Mercy would actually be in this LP. In this DLC. Because, you know, usually big weapons that do really well in the main game don't do as well in the DLCs. Like, for example, the anti-material rifle I find usually does pretty poorly in the DLCs compared to its epic usage in the main game. Look at that. That is weird. I wonder what those are. I have no clue. I haven't played this DLC before. Yeah, so these things are pretty tough usually. I brought along some pretty heavy weaponry. Not the best, I don't think. I mean, I haven't brought along the hollow rifle, which I do consider to be the best weapon, really, in the game, I think, if I remember correctly. But I have brought along... Okay, that doesn't do too good a damage. Let's take a look at the pulse gun. Well, at least it stunned him. This does more damage, most certainly. But the other one has that paralyzing effect, which I like. It's probably better just to use a normal gun. I don't know whether it's because I don't have very good energy weapons. Maybe. Protectrons. Okay, Sonic Emitter Revelation. I've also realized I've already missed an area, but it's not really missing an area. This is a story location. This is where you get the first of the technologies you're after. Wonder Glue is definitely worth picking up. I'm not going to be picking up too much scrap metal along the way, probably, because I have enough scrap metal, and I don't know if I have enough scrap electronics, but I do need more scrap. I do need more Wonder Glue and wrenches. For some reason, oh, there we go. Sync Project Light Switch 1. That is for, all my friends have off switches. Alright, pack of cigarettes. So, yeah, what was I saying? I don't know why it is the wrench. I don't know why I continue to pick up weapon repair kit materials, because I know back when Fallout New Vegas first came out, weapon repair kits were OP as shit, and you had to pick up the stuff to make them. But now I can literally, like, every 3 days get about 200 of them from Sierra Madre machines. So I don't think there's really any point me continuing to pick up this shit, but I'll do it anyway because I don't even know. Why am I doing it? Oh, no. I wanted a sneak attack critical. Is that danger? Did I just see danger? Yes, I did. Okay, let's pull out Mercy. Yeah, yeah. That didn't do too much damage. That's a Mark V Protractron, mind. I've got to save these ammo, probably for the harnesses and shit. I have got to be careful. Why don't we get the Old Faithful out? 1 second. There you no. No, it is Old Faithful, but this guy is even more Old Faithful. Yeah, I guess this is new. 1 sec. The laser rifle is new Faithful. Because I didn't... Ooh, a Stealth Boy. A lot of good shit in there if you want to go back and pause the video. Sorry, I didn't look. Carton of cigarettes is probably worth picking up. Nah, fine. No, it's really not. When you're past 100,000 caps, really, like, most of the shit isn't even worth the time to loot. Okay, that... I thought there was a ladder. There is. Yeah, you want to go up here first. And then you want to head up there. So... I'm not going to bother picking up that scrap electronics. Here it is. X-2 antenna.
Trying to steal the X-2 transmitter array antenna, are you? You won't succeed. Not if my lethal robo-scorpions have any say in the matter.
So now there's a bunch of scorpions surrounding the building. Oh, and in the building. I forgot about that. So the X-2 antenna is actually a melee weapon. Which is... pretty significantly worse than... Yeah, pretty significantly worse than the pulse gun. I think the pulse gun is just like for killing robots the best thing you can do. Okay, so yeah, one thing about these Robo Scorpions, which I think are really cool designs, by the way. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Yeah, I think these things are really coolly designed, and they explode when you kill them. So, be careful with that. These things have really high health. I've got to be really careful in this DLC, I think. There's no... The problem with this DLC, I think, that I've discovered so far, is usually... tough enemies can be avoided by preparation, sneaking, and getting stealth attack criticals and stuff like that. These Robo-Scorpions and the Lobotomites and everything that I've found so far has really good perception. Either that or I'm just not sneaking right. Huh. Look at that! Oh my god. Ah. I haven't brought any good melee weapons with me. That's one thing that I need to watch out for as well. Have I brought any good melee weapons with me? Mercy or, not Mercy, Chance's knife or anything like that? Not really. Damage. What's my damage that I'm currently doing on Survivalist Rifle? 50. Maybe Sleepy Time, you know, with a good DPS.
The rest of you should try this intercom thing.
Yeah.
It makes you sound like some kind of sky god.
Yeah, so, sensor modules were useless. That was a mistake. Ooh, I've got a lot of apparel on me. Anyway, take the blood sausages. Don't waste the stim packs yet. I'm still on 500. I want to see how long I can last on that one. At least I think I'm still on 500. Ooh, 503 now. I guess I've picked him up along the way. Anyway, yeah, I've gained stim packs since I've been here. Alright, this is well worth mercying. Yeah, so the perception is a main problem. I also didn't bring any good melee weapons. Oh, Sleepy Time, yeah, I forgot to mention. I know you probably saw it if you were paying attention, which you probably were. But Sleepy Time was just really good. Oh, over there. Cool. Yeah, okay. Nope, missed it completely. There we go. Yeah, I really should be saving Mercy, because Mercy is a medium range weapon. It's not long range or anything, but... Oh, I just used a stim pack. Because it's on one of my hotkeys. Is that an enemy over there? No, I don't think it is. Something's already cautioning me, by the way. Oh! I forgot about this path. This path leads to an area I usually go to this area late, but if this is leading me to it, might as well go here now. If I remember exactly where it is. I haven't brought my shovel. Why didn't I bring my shovel? Damn. See, all these things that I thought I was really well prepared for this DLC. The cuckoo's nest. Yes, the cuckoo's nest. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Alright, ooh, shite. What are you? You're just a low bottomite, right? Yeah. See if I can get you. Yeah. There we go, nice. A blue... It looks like wait, that looks like the marking on my suit. It's like a pre-war government marking, pre-war United States flag, I think. Interesting. Alright, this does not look like a... This does not look like a well-kept area of the game, does it? Oh shit, there are already things in here. Alright. Oh god. See, look, you can't sneak at all in this DLC. I guess maybe that's why they give you a stealth boy so early, is because, like, if you want to sneak, you're probably going to have to use your stealth boys. Ooh, test subject 1. That's a unique enemy. Oh god. The reason why I'm still crouching, by the way, even though you're not sneaking, is I might have mentioned this before. I should have. We're like 100 parts in. We're like 100 parts into the whole... Oh, that's a brush gun. That's a pretty good gun. We're like 100 parts into the series, and I should have mentioned by now, if I haven't already, that crouching increases your accuracy. So, if you ever notice me crouching, it's not always because I'm sneaking. Sometimes I crouch when I'm in a fight as much as I can. Ooh, Satellite Fist. I want to collect a couple of them. I crouch when I'm in a fight because it increases your accuracy. So it's always good to crouch when you're fighting. At least I think I'm pretty sure it does. It does in most games. I'm pretty sure it does. I might be wrong. But I always crouch for that reason. So even if my reason is not correct, that is the reason why I crouch. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, all headgear repairs all headgear, which is great. Really great. Means I can just repair this shit right now. Mask and goggles. Ooh. There you go. The rebreather, yeah. Patience gown. Is there any difference? Patience gown is what all the lobotomites wear, right? So I only need one of these. Oh, there's a lobotomite jumpsuit, right when I thought I was safe. There you go. There you go. So I've got one patience gown and one lobotomite jumpsuit. I don't need the other shit. So I can discard most of this stuff. I want one of those masks and goggles. And I want one of the goggles. I want one of the masks. I know. Stop judging me. I've got the mask and goggles fully repaired. So I'll repair the mask with the rest of the masks, and then the goggles with the rest of the goggles. There you go. That's down my weight a little bit, but that stuff doesn't weigh that much. Sorry if you guys don't like this kind of stuff. I personally do, actually. I watch a lot of New Vegas LPs, as you can probably guess, and I actually like repairing and, you know, doing your inventory out, so that's why I tend to do it on screen. We'll find enough Satellite Fist to make it worth it. There you go. We'll head back to base soon, and I mean, like, a lot of this DLC, there's a lot of good shit in this DLC, so I tend to, I like to take everything I can. Post-war toaster. What? Is this like a shrine to toasters? Oh, well, there's the Sync Project toaster. I did have a good feeling about that toaster. I guess we'll have to go check him out. I'm taking all these toasters, you know, just for good measure. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here, if I remember correctly. I believe the Sync Project toaster is the only thing you're looking for in here. There's a bunch of weirds. Do these guys, like, worship the toaster? Like, that's what it looks like right now. Ugh. Okay, that's weird. Alright. That's just weird. Let's just leave. Can we leave? Are they gonna let us leave? Or are they, like, got traps on the doors? Seems like the type of cult that would have traps in the door. Well, that's the cuckoo's nest. Definitely not the most friendly place in the world. Alright, before we head back to the sink, and end the episode off, there is one other area I'd like to go to, and it is one of my favorite areas in this whole DLC. I know we're going there early, but I mean, it is one of the places I go to early on, usually. I don't love it for any, like, area reason, it's just the logs that are found there. Well, I'll show you in a bit, but they're an introduction to, a very interesting part of the game we'll be talking about more in the future. Mines! Oh god. Alright, I don't know, it's over here, yeah, it's over here. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep the mysterious broadcast, as it's called on the radio, on for, I think, the entire DLC. I don't think there's any reason why not to, honestly. There's no reason why not to keep the mysterious broadcast playing the entire DLC. Ulysses' Point. There's another one of these markings. I don't want any of that, really. Ulysses' Point. Alright, so in here is a bit of a camp with some crates, some first aid. I think I'll look through this in a second, but the most important thing is over here. Patient log 17.9 and 17.5. So we'll obviously listen to 17.5 first. 1 second. There we go.
Don't want to argue philosophy with you. Brotherhood are preservationists. Tech in the wrong hands, it's dangerous. Mojave's proof.
No denying that. Proof's here in this crater, all around us. Your tribe, the Brotherhood, haven't met many of you. Wanted to. Thought you might be the last chance for the Mojave, the West, the East. But you're all the same mind. Obsessed.
Elijah is obsessed. He's mad. It's why they ordered his execution.
Two are more alike than you know. Too wrapped up in the wrong bits of history to see ahead. Not judging. I know how it is. People are like couriers. You and him. Sometimes don't even know the message they bring. You all had a new flag. Thought maybe new ideas along with it. What you believe isn't any better than the bear or bull. No future in either.
So says the man with the old world flag on his back. America, the Commonwealth, burned away.
America sleeps, and until it's dead, I carry it, just like I carried you. More than hope, belief. There's voices here in the big empty. I want to talk to them, not like your Elijah did. Got questions. Want to hear history give its answer.
Interesting guy. Do you recognize that voice? I'm pretty sure it's not a spoiler to say that is Christine from Dead Money, and she's talking about Elijah again from Dead Money, and they're talking about the Brotherhood, and obviously the guy who we can assume to be called Ulysses, as this is Ulysses' point, is a little bit judgmental about the Brotherhood thanks to Elijah. Just listen to the other one.
Didn't think you'd make it back.
Almost didn't. Got my answers. You're Elijah. He met the gods in this place. Did a good job of making them question the way of things.
Do you know where he went?
He's gone to the Sierra Madre. That's a special kind of hell. He won't come back. Someone smarter, tougher is going to kill him. If the Madre doesn't.
I have to go after him.
Not going to talk you out of it. Know what it means to track someone you share history with. Got a meeting of my own.
That courier?
Get him to come to me. Got a message for him. Like the message he had for me. Make them walk the road west, straight and true. Sink their feet in old world ash. Let storms tear at them. See the divide. See what happened.
The divide? There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Like the big empty. The Sierra Madre.
Interesting. So that's a bit of a sign of things to come, eh? But who the hell is he? This is interesting. Well, he obviously spoke to the think tank. That's gotta mean the gods here, right? This is very curious. I'm gonna sort the inventory out. And in the next episode we'll start off by activating the 2 personality modules we found. Until then, I will see you guys then.